They smile to your face, but behind closed doors, they're tearing you down. A coworker downplays your win. A leader lies with charm, chasing power. Envy and deceit aren't just old vices. They're everywhere, disguised as friendly advice or bold confidence. In a world of curated personas and hidden agendas, spotting the truth is a superpower. That's where Stoicism steps in. Ancient wisdom built for modern chaos, teaching you how to see through the noise, master yourself, and never get played. The roots of envy. At the core of Stoic wisdom is a brutal truth. Envy is self-inflicted pain. The Greeks called it phathonos, that gut-twisting feeling when someone else wins, even if it has nothing to do with you. It's not jealousy over losing what's yours. It's raw discomfort over someone else's shine. Envy is poison, disguised as motivation. You don't want what they have, you just hate that they have it. And Stoics knew exactly why that happens. You're chasing the wrong scoreboard. They taught that things like money, status, or fame are just indifference, external fluff that has no real bearing on your happiness or worth. The mirror of envy. Envy only shows up when you overvalue those things and undervalue your own growth. Here's the kicker. That envy you feel, it's actually a mirror. It's revealing where your attention is misaligned, focused outward, not inward. Stoicism flips the script. Instead of resenting someone else's life, sharpen your own. Trade comparison for character. Trade resentment for resilience. Because while they chase applause, you're building virtue, and that's the real flex. Spotting envy. Spotting envy? Watch the energy, not just the words. From a Stoic lens, envy isn't just a feeling. It's a flawed mindset leaking out through behavior. You'll see it when someone can't help but downplay others' wins. They throw shade, masked as honest feedback, or act like someone's success was just luck or favoritism. That's not critique, it's quiet resentment. Envy doesn't clap when others rise. It offers fake smiles, hollow praise, or backhanded compliments. The behavior of envy. Stoicism teaches that someone truly secure in their virtue celebrates others because their self-worth isn't tied to external comparison. But envy, it competes with everything. It shows up as constant one-upmanship, subtle sabotage, or passive resistance when someone else is thriving. Envious people don't support, they scheme, gossip, or quietly root for your downfall. Why? Because your growth threatens the illusion they've built around their own worth. Stoicism's view on lies. Stoicism sees through that. It calls us to stay rooted in inner excellence, not outer status games. Lies and envy, two poisons. Stoicism teaches you to detect and defend against. Stoics didn't just value truth. They saw truthfulness as a core part of virtue. A lie isn't just saying something false. It's the intent to deceive. And that intent often comes from weakness, fear of consequences, hunger for praise, or obsession with control. The Stoic mindset. The Stoic mindset. If you're lying to manipulate outcomes or dodge discomfort, you're off track. You're clinging to externals, status, image, power, rather than living in harmony with reality. Stoicism demands we face truth, not twist it. So how do you spot falsehood? Watch what people do, not what they say. If someone's words and actions don't line up, red flag. Evasive answers, vague talk, shifting blame, and defensive behavior, more signs something's off. Detecting deceit. Even over-the-top praise can be a smokescreen for manipulation. Your gut might notice before your brain does, and Stoicism says that's okay. Just test that instinct with reason. Calm observation beats emotional reaction. Same goes for envy. When someone constantly downplays others' success, refuses to celebrate others' wins, or subtly undermines progress, they're not just being petty. They're trapped in comparison, valuing status over virtue. The four virtues, Stoicism calls that what it is: self-inflicted suffering. To see through envy and lies, you need the four virtues. Wisdom cuts through appearances and reveals intent. Justice spots unfairness and calls out deceit. Courage faces uncomfortable truths and fake friends head-on. Temperance keeps your reactions cool and your judgment sharp. Rising above. The Stoic doesn't just live by truth, they see through the lies. And they don't get rattled by envy. They recognize it, then rise above it. When facing envy or dishonesty, Stoicism keeps you steady. The first rule: control what you can, your mindset, not their behavior. Envy and falsehood in others say more about them than you. Don't absorb their negativity, observe it with clarity. Responding with wisdom. Stoicism teaches us to respond, not react. Stay rooted in virtue, not vengeance. Empathy helps you understand what drives their behavior: fear, insecurity, or false values. But empathy doesn't mean tolerance. Set boundaries. Limit contact, protect your peace, and refuse to stoop to their level. If necessary, have a calm, honest conversation. Focus on your experience, not accusations. Building inner strength. Above all, stay on your path. Let their envy sharpen your self-awareness. Let their lies remind you of your own commitment to truth. The Stoic way isn't about fixing others. It's about mastering yourself. Lead with wisdom. Act with justice. Speak with courage. Respond with temperance. That's how you rise above. Putting Stoicism into practice. To put these principles into practice, start by reflecting on your own values and priorities. Ask yourself, what am I chasing? What's driving my emotions and actions? Are external validations dictating my self-worth? By cultivating self-awareness and aligning your actions with virtue, you'll build a strong foundation for navigating life's challenges. Conclusion. In a world filled with deception and envy, Stoicism offers a timeless wisdom for staying grounded and true to oneself. By embracing the four virtues and developing a Stoic mindset, you can rise above the noise and live a life of purpose, integrity, and inner peace. Whether you're dealing with workplace politics, social media comparisons, or personal relationships, Stoicism provides the tools to stay focused on what truly matters: your character and your growth. Final thoughts. As you navigate the complexities of modern life, keep in mind the wisdom of the Stoics. Stay vigilant, stay honest, and stay true to yourself. By doing so, you'll not only build resilience and inner strength, but also inspire others to do the same. In the end, it's not about winning external validation or avoiding challenges, but about living a life that reflects your highest values and virtues.